This is Politics as Usual. I'm Hontiveros. We're going to talk tonight about the hazing death of a fourth-class cadet or a plebe at the Philippine Military Academy in Fort del Pilar, Baguio City. PMA is the source of commissioned officers of the armed forces. We now speak to PMA Superintendent Lieutenant General Ronnie Evangelista. General Evangelista, good evening, sir.
Yes, Pia, good evening. At magandang gabi rin sa lahat ng mga nanonood.
General, to begin with, before anything else, I wanted to say my very snappy salute to you for having done the right thing, the honorable thing, to have resigned and demonstrated that this is what command responsibility is all about. Is that correct, sir?
Thank you very much, Pia. Hindi naman siguro na marami naman na gumagawa din yan dito sa hanay ng armed forces. Nagkataon lang siguro na ako yung nasa ganitong sitwasyon yon.
Pero sir, ang prinsipyo po ng command responsibility is that the commander takes responsibility for whatever happens in his unit. And that is what exactly you're doing by resigning.
Yes, commander responsibility states that the commander is responsible for whatever the unit does or fails to do.
And it is not just you, sir, who resigned, but also General Bob Bacaro, who is a commandant of cadets and is therefore directly responsible for the cadets.
Yes, that's true.
All right. So you are Class 86, hindi po ba?
Yes po.
And Class 88 po si General Bacaro?
Yes.
And a Medal of Valor awardee also?
And the Medal of Valor awardee.
I understand, sir, you are in your office waiting to sign an investigation report on the incident, this hazing death of Cadet 4th Class Dormitorio. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, actually, I'm just waiting for the official document to be signed by me to make it official and binding. Kanina, immediately after the briefing to me in the morning, I called for a press con. So I thought na tapos na lahat. We had conducted the admin investigation, and the criminal investigation is, I think it is almost done now. And they are prepared to ibigay na dun sa prosecutor. So, and we thought that I think this is now the right time.
Okay.
That everything is done already to include yung assistance na pwede namin ibigay dun sa pamilya, na ibigay na namin lahat. So we decided that we have to step down.
Sir, itong investigation report is addressed to the Chief of Staff. Well, right now what's happening is that there is a turnover of command, from General Madrigal to General Noel Clement as Chief of Staff. So it is General Clement who will be acting on this investigation report and on your letters of resignation. Correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. I will send it to the new Chief of Staff now, General Clement, and Captain Furnace is the Secretary of National Defense.
Yes, indeed.
Secretary Lorenzana.
Secretary Del Lorenzana. Well, sir, I wanted to talk very briefly first about the investigation report. Although in the last few days, ever since we got wind of this story about this young man, Darwin Dormitorio, let's talk, sir, first about the findings and recommendations. Yung findings po muna, sir, no? First, sir, your findings are that Cadet Darwin Dormitorio died because of injuries sustained when he was maltreated.
Yes, we confirmed that after the medical legal.
All right. And, sir, of course, maltreatment is another word that is used in the academy, and it also is equal to hazing.
Yeah, I think that is synonymous with hazing. But I think the only difference is that for hazing, it's like a passage of rights, it's like the fraternities. But we do not have that kind of thing here in PMA. Maltreatment kasi is not, hindi siya yung pagkatapos mo doon, then you will be recognized as part of the organization. So hindi siya ganun.
Okay. Although, like, as many of us know, yung hazing, many forms and a full range yan, from simple, china-challenge ka ng upper class, kung tatagal ka ba sa academy o hindi, hanggang yung all-out bugbog na nga at kung ano-anong nangyayari. But, sir, what kind of hazing? Will the investigation report detail what kind of maltreatment did Cadet Dormitorio have to endure?
Yes. Meron although the findings in the medical legal states that what are the types of injuries he sustained. Now, as to the specifics of kung paano ginawa, I think that would be covered by the criminal investigation. So we might be prematurely disclosing information. But we confirmed that he was really maltreated. And that was the cause of his death.
Okay, and you did find out, no?
Yes,
The officials who investigated did find out exactly what happened. And I
Yes,
suppose
yes, that is true.
when the officials who were investigating found out at the very first instance, no, what had happened to Cadet Dormitorio, I am sure medyo nanghinayan din kayo lahat. Hindi po ba?
Siyempre, baksak lahat ang moral namin dito. Lahat kami malungkot dahil una kasama namin yun at saka bata pa. So, both sides, malungkot kami. Hindi, wala naman may gusto mangyari niyan.
Yes.
Napakalungkot para sa PMA. Hindi lang itong sa PMA institution, but for the whole PMAers, lahat naman kami ay nalulungkot sa pangyayari na ito. Especially, ang involved nga din dito, yung father ni Cadet Dormitorio is also a PMAer.
Right. Class 74, hindi po ba?
Class 74, a very revered officer,
Yes.
well-respected officer.
Oh, and he didn't want to speak to the media. As a matter of fact, he wanted to keep this as quiet as possible. And can you tell me, sir, did Colonel Dormitorio ask na gawan ng paraan para hindi na ito maulit sa academy?
Oh, yeah. Ang word niya sa akin is, yung death, no, para bang, maybe the Lord has a purpose kung bakit nangyari sa anak niya to, na sana naman my son did not die in vain. So that once and for all, we can correct this malpractice.
Yeah, well, this is too much of a sacrifice for any parent, and well, what a senseless death, a very senseless tragedy. And I suppose that is also why the recommendations, and let's talk about the recommendations po, sir, doon sa investigation report. The recommendations are quite harsh because there is a death. So you are recommending separation of 4 cadets.
Yeah, there are actually 2 investigations, the administrative and the criminal one.
Yes.
So yung criminal being investigated
By the
and
police.
done actually by the police.
Yes.
So yung dito sa administrative, there are cadets suspended and discharged, and even some active officers are relieved of their post.
Yes. Pero yung separation po, 4 po na kadete. And it says here, there are 2 of them. Shall we name them, sir? Can you name them?
Right now, I do not think we can. Well, it's actually all over now.
Yes.
For the separation, yes.
Yes. 2 of them for direct participation. Meaning sila mismo yun ang...
Actually, 3.
Tatlo.
Three
Direct
now.
participation.
Yes.
Tatlo na. Kasi
Tatlo
merong
na, direct
2
participation.
direct participation. So tatlo, merong
yeah,
isa
tatlo na.
for encouraging the maltreatment and
Yes,
one
yung first class.
for command responsibility, yung second class. But I wanted to ask first very briefly, sir, about this. Yung direct participation, meaning those who actually laid a hand on Cadet Dormitorio. Direct participation, sir, it's interesting. 3rd class cadets, so 2nd year cadets. Hindi po ba, yun pa yung, ang tawag dito, yung yun ang squad leader ng plebo, hindi po ba?
Hindi, yung direct participants kasi, ito yung mismong mga nambugbog, nag-inflict talaga ng mga injuries, yung mga 3rd class. Squad mate niya.
Squad mate pala, squad mate.
Squad mate pa niya.
And yung squad mate, yun ang dapat promotekta sa inyo.
Yun dapat ang nagpo-protect at saka nagtuturo doon sa mga plebo kasi mga plebo pa nga na yan eh. So hindi pa nila alam lahat. But they're supposed to be the role model, yung mga 3rd class.
Yes,
Yung
okay.
2nd class naman, squad leader, discharge din yun for for command responsibility.
Command responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay, so separation or discharge for 5. In other words, sir, needless to say, their dreams of having military careers are over.
Yes, for those who are discharged.
At hindi na po sila makakabalik sa academy.
Hindi na.
Okay. And there are, so 5 cadets for separation or discharge, and there are 3 for suspension.
Yes, ito yung company commander, yung platoon leader, at saka yung floor inspector.
Okay. Ito mga first class lahat. First class po sila.
Dalawa yung first class, isa yung yearling.
Oo. Well, this is such a tragedy because they're about to graduate and something like this happens. This is very senseless, ano po, sir. But there are also reliefs. So the TACO, the tactical officer, the senior tactical officer, and the TACO himself, And the commanding
The-
officer of the hospital.
Yes, the tactical officer of Eco Company is relieved. The senior tactical officer is also relieved. Actually, immediately after the incident, I relieved both of them. And now the CEO of the hospital will also be relieved.
The chief of the hospital. Sir,
Yeah.
for civilians who are listening now, no, since they do not understand the PMA setup, ano po yung importance ng tactical officer at senior tactical officer?
Oh, the tactical officer, he is the one directly supervising the day-to-day activities of the company. So ito yung, and the tactical officers are actually sleeping in the barracks with the cadets.
Okay.
So nandun na mismo sa barracks yung mga tactical officers natin.
So give our viewers an idea of how the administrative investigation went, because syempre this is a military academy. Kapag nagpatawag kayo ng tao, ng kadete, hindi pwedeng hindi po ako haharap. Hindi. Kailangan sumunod siya, kailangan humarap
Yes.
siya, kailangan sumagot siya sa lahat ng mga tanong ninyo.
Yes,
Hindi po ba,
yes.
sir? At kailangan totoo yung sasabihin niyang sagot. Kapag nagpatawag kayo ng tao, ng kadete, hindi pwedeng, hindi po ako haharap. Hindi. Kailangan sumunod siya, kailangan humarap
Yes.
siya, kailangan sumagot siya sa lahat ng mga tanong ninyo.
Yes,
Hindi po ba,
yes.
sir? At kailangan totoo yung sasabihin niyang sagot, yung ibibigay niyang sagot.
Yes. That's right. It is a lot easier to conduct investigation here because you cannot lie. So once you are questioned directly, then you have to answer directly as well.
And you have to give the
Kaya,
truth.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to
Sir,
tell
ito
the
ba
truth.
ito yung honor code? Part of the honor
Correct.
code?
Yes, correct.
What is that honor code, sir?
The honor code states that we, the cadets, do not lie, cheat, steal,
Or
nor
tolerate
tolerate
among us those who do.
among us those who do.
Okay. So, sir, do not lie. So, in other words, yung unang sagot nilang lahat ay yung totoo na. Umamin na sila
Yes.
kaagad. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And then, syempre, sir, nagtanong din kayo sa ibang tao kasi kailangan may testigo or merong may alam ng info. So, when you say cadets do not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate among us those who do, pati yung mga, kunyari, yung tatakpan nila yung nangyaring hazing, bawal din po yan. Hindi pwede.
Bawal yun. Kaya nga, pati yung mga roommates at yung puring rooms nila, natanong natin. Kaya hindi kasi sila pwede mag-lie. So, they really have to tell the truth, whatever the consequences are.
Okay. Sir, let's go back to your offer to resign from your post as superintendent of the Philippine Military Academy. The direct question I want to ask you is, did anyone pressure you to resign, or is this
No.
something you did entirely on your own because you felt this was the
No.
right thing to do?
No, I think it is the right thing. I think that is, I am morally and duty bound to do it. Mabuti nga at hindi agad ako inalis, no? Until sa pleno natapos ko yung mga lahat ng investigations na ito. At saka naibigyan na nga rin natin yung assistant doon sa family. I feel that everything is squared away. So sabi ko, I think now this is the right time. And I talked to the commandant of cadets, General Bacaro. Sabi ko, I think this is now the time. We will have to step down to prevent further embarrassment to the academy.
Okay. And like you said, sir, no one pressured you to resign. No one from higher ups, authorities, DND, Camp Aguinaldo. Pero I'm sure nag-uusap po kayong mga magmimista or classmates, no, sa PMA Class 86, the Sinagtala Class of 1986. What are your mistas? What are your classmates telling you, sir?
Oh, may outpouring of support. Ngayon ko lang naramdaman itong outpouring, yung support sa akin na binibigyan ng mga mista ko. But before my decision to resign, I talked to, I asked my classmates, and I also informed the Chief of Staff, and I also informed the Secretary of National Defense that I told them that my decision to resign together with the Commandant of Cadets.
Okay. Sir, can you share with us po, kanina sabi po ninyo, low moral ang mga tao dyan. Siyempre, the cadet corps, the entire cadet corps, the officer corps, the tactical group, everybody there. Can you describe more to us the atmosphere there?
very emotional ang situation dito. Siyempre, kanina ko lang naman sinabi yung resignation. And on top of that nga is merong namatay. I'm very sure the Academy as an institution can get over this challenge. In-explain ko naman sa kanila. I really have to talk to them. Lahat, cadets, officers, enlisted personnel, and civilian employees, na kung bakit gano'n yung naging decision ko, and for them to move on.
I wanted to ask kasi meron din pong balita about 2 other cadets who were in the hospital for maltreatment, injury sustained in maltreatment. You can confirm that, sir. Are they
Yes.
classmates po ba sila ni Cadet Dormitorio?
Yes po, yes.
I see.
Yes, that is actually the product of our continuing investigation. So hindi naman natapos. Ang natapos lang namin dito is yung investigation related to the death of Cadet Dormitorio. But meron pa naman continuing investigation sa mga maltreatment cases dito.
Sir, so classmate niya, squadmate po ba ni Cadet Dormitorio yung dalawang kadete na na-ospital o company mate?
Company mate.
Company mate.
Company mate yung isa and the other one is from different company.
Okay. What company, sir? Can you share that with us?
Eco Company and Foxtrot Company.
Echo and Foxtrot. Sir, you said this is a continuing investigation to find out if there are other cadets who who have injuries sustained because of maltreatment. Secretary Lorenzana said lahat daw po ng plebo kailangan tingnan head to foot. Kung meron po silang nagawa na po ba yan?
Yeah, we are currently doing it starting yesterday.
Okay.
Nag-undergo na lahat yung plebo natin ang physical exam.
So apart from these 2, yung tiga Echo at tiga Foxtrot, meron pa pong iba na kadete? Na plebo?
Yeah, I believe there are other cadets, but hindi naman ganun gagrabe yung mga injury nila. So this is a continuing investigation.
So there are more cadets. How many, sir? More?
Oh, I cannot tell you now the number. Kasi yung iba naman, hindi naman talaga injury caused by maltreatment.
So
ongoing kasi ngayon yung intramurals. So there are injuries caused by sports.
I see. Okay. So you're just making sure na kung may injury na report na it's not because of hazing or maltreatment na para sigurado tayo, no? Mahirap naman yung magkamali. So in a way, sir, para bang would you say the Academy is going through a cleansing process in a way? And well, hopefully this will be a thorough process para hindi na ito maulit.
I believe, we've done everything that is humanly possible to curb out maltreatment ever since. Kasi the last time na nangyari ito, I think, was 18 years ago. So marami na tayong mga interventions na mga ginagawa. May gwardiya na sila, every hour of the day may gwardiya sila, or every night pala. Gabi lang naman may mga gwardiya. And then meron ng CCTV, and then yung mga tactical officers nga natutulog na sa barracks just to not really to guard them, but to make sure na walang ganyan mga nangyayari. Ang nakikita ko na lang na that I would propose to whoever would be in the leadership of PMA, although for now it takes effect already, na we can use now the honor system to carry out violations of maltreatment. Unlike kasi as practice, we cannot use the honor system to carry out violations of regulation. So ito siguro yung pinaka-drastic na change na mangyayari. I told the cadets, especially the first classmen, the upperclassmen, that this is not a mere violation of regulation, but this is a violation of the law, the anti-hazing law. And therefore, we can use now the honor system to carry out violations of maltreatment. Meaning, pag dinirect question ka, if you are maltreated, then the plebes can directly answer that question. So wala nang quibbling, wala nang squealing. Diretso talaga.
Yeah. So when you say honor system, you're referring to we the cadets do not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate among us those who do. You mentioned 2 words, sir, and we're going to wrap up in just a bit. You mentioned 2 words. These are PMA cadet lingo that civilians are not familiar with: quibbling and squealing. Ano po yun?
Ito yung parang nag-aalanganin ka sa magot. Isa naman is nagsasabi ka kung sino yung mga nagmaltrato sa iyo. So Ngayon, pag ikaw ay dinirequest ka directly kung sino yung mga gumawa niyan, then the cadet or the fourth class man is honor-bound to tell the truth.
Or else all right kayo, ganun po ba,
Yes,
sir?
otherwise he will be committing an honor violation.
Paano po yung all right, sir?
Yung all right kasi yun yung hindi ka wala ka. Pag sinyalis ka kasi ng all right, there are kasi yung 5 points of all right, meron wala kang liquor, wala kang narcotics, hindi ka nagpunta ng plebe, hindi ka nag-maltreat, at saka hindi ka nag-engage sa wedding. Hindi ka nagpakasal. So pag sinyalis ka na ngayon, kung whoever did it, hindi ka po pwede na magsinungaling kasi maltreatment yan.
Yeah, well, we the cadets do not lie. So, okay.
Yes.
And General Evangelista, of course, Class 86 po kayo, so you are up for retirement when, sir?
I would be retiring on May 23rd next year.
Next year na po. And hopefully, of course, there will be another position for you before retirement. Ang hirap naman kung ito yung huli.
mahirap mag-speculate. But trabaho lang. Pero naman bigay sa atin ang trabaho. We do it to the best of our ability.
Okay. General Ronnie Evangelista, Superintendent of the Philippine Military Academy. Sir, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Yes, Mama. Thank you very much, Pia.
Salamat po, sir. And thank you for watching Politics as Usual. I'm Pia Hontiveros.